Hi, I'm Jazz and I'm going to show you my world. We flew to Cancun and went by this ADO bus in 2 hours to Tulum. Tulum is a quite relaxed little town and not busy like Cancun or Playa del Carmen. There we just spent one day and there was nothing for us. Yeah, I did like Tulum. There are many little places you can chill out like here. We felt very safe in Tulum. But of course it's touristy. There are plenty of souvenir shops, restaurants and hostels. The Mexicans do like death. You see it everywhere. It's a bit strange but kinda cool. This is where we stayed. Living behind gates is normal here. This is not a hostel. It's the tiny 20 square meters home of the best couch surfer in the world, Nico. Here we paint eggs for Easter. And that's how we used to do our laundry. We had lovely neighbors here.
Hay veces que no quiero ni tocarte. Hay veces que quisiera ahogarte en un grito.
That's the way to the beach. It's around 5 kilometers from town, so you should go by car, bicycle or take the colectivo. That's why many tourists prefer to stay here overnight, but that's quite expensive. You can camp here as well. Yeah, that's the Caribbean. Nice white sandy beaches. 2011 it was being voted as the most beautiful beach in the world, but I wouldn't go that far. The secret tip of our friend Nico was this amazing lagoon. It was so quiet and beautiful here. And I found it even nicer than the sea. The animals are super relaxed, but my favorite were the cenotes. That's underground cave systems with groundwater. There is such a pleasure to swim, snorkel, and you can even sometimes dive from cenote to cenote. It's absolutely great, but some can be quite busy, and a lot of locals enjoy to visit them too. But even it's busy as well, here are animals as well, and they are relaxed. A few are more remote, and so quiet that you can meet this. The water is so nice and cold. It's the best you can do with 30 to 40 degrees. It was just wonderful. And the water is crystal clear. These are the Maya ruins in Tulum. They're very small and super famous. I found it super boring. Actually, it's not much to see and so extremely busy. If you really want to visit them with kids, do it in the morning and be aware that you're not allowed to touch anything. These guys were far more interesting for me, and you find them everywhere. That was worth a visit from me. That's Agua. You can book expensive tours to swim with sea turtles, but we just hopped into the colectivo and looked for them ourselves, and found them. We've been there in summer 2015, and there was quite a lot of seaweed. Don't know if the sea wasn't healthy. Let's go to Bacalar. I can recommend to use the camping sites directly at the lake. This lagoon is formed of 7 cenotes. It is called the Lagoon of 7 Colors. That was stunning. With this old Volkswagen Beetle, we head off for a big tour, and I found it safer than a rental car. We did camping as often as possible to save money and be close to nature. In the early morning, holla monkeys woke us up. Yes, Halakmul. That is a big Maya site located in the jungle. Here you were allowed to touch nearly every stone. We avoided driving in the dark in Tabasco. The risk is quite high to get robbed, but it was worth it to visit this waterfall. Misol. This one anyway, the Agua Azul. This waterfall and its area is so beautiful that we spend the night directly at the falls. I found leafcutter ants here, one of my favorite insects. They are so interesting creatures, and they even have a graveyard. Palenque? Yeah, we are in Chiapas now. That's more than 700 kilometers from Tulum. With the Beetle, not the most comfortable drive, I must admit. Palenque has loads and massive Maya ruins. It's a huge area with impressive ruins. And they say it's more than 90% still covered by the surrounding jungle. Well, to be honest, I'm not interested in culture stuff, really not. But this place is really impressive, and the best ways to climb around there and discover little corridors and escapements. A good place to play hide and seek. And be aware of poisonous snakes. I like snakes, unfortunately we haven't seen any. We spent a whole day here, and nearby we found this place. It was great to be in the shade. And hop into the lake with a little fall. Just this didn't make Mom happy. Actually, I had enough of ruins. But this we just passed, and actually it was a good idea. Becan. We had this place just for our own. Nobody else was there, and it was actually fun. I mean, look at this height. As the final goodie, we got some relaxation at the Caribbean Sea. This is Mahahual. A relaxed fishing town where you can really calm down. Interesting was how the town and their salesman woke up when the big cruisers came. Yeah, and here is the postcard Caribbean how I imagined it actually. Well, I'm coming to the end of a wonderful trip in Mexico. I really love to think back to this time. Mexico has so many gems to offer. Even thought, yes, I must admit, You need to check where you want to go. It's Mexico. It's the best to ask the locals. They are very friendly and give you the best advices. We have been very well and felt safe at the time. There were no dangerous situations, and we met many very nice and caring people, and a great friendship with Nico lasts till today, which means a lot to me. It's highly recommended to learn some Spanish. The people love it you try to speak. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.